Hello. Welcome to the HSA YouTube channel. Everyone has experienced a lightning storm or a thunderstorm, which in most cases we are fascinated to watch from a building. From a safe place, we often just admire the power of nature, but when we are outdoors, many of us are unaware of the precautions we need to take to avoid a potential tragedy. After the intro, we get started. Have fun. We often hear the saying that bears are not toys. Neither is lightning. The majority of lightning strikes occur outdoors, and the majority of victims suffer accidents on water and flat terrain that are mostly preventable by taking precautions. The precautions to be taken to avoid being struck by lightning depend on the terrain and our activities. Let's take a look at these life-saving tips. What to look out for on and near water? On open water, just like on flat land, we are more vulnerable to lightning strikes. Water attracts and conducts electricity well. This is a fact that many people forget during a summer swim or boat trip as lightning flashes overhead. If a storm is coming, get out of the water immediately, because there is a risk of electrocution even if the lightning strikes further away from you than directly into you. The waterfront is also a high-risk area, where we are not safe. So you definitely don't want to watch a spectacular storm from here. Find a safe place in good time. If you are fishing from a boat or from the shore, close and lay down your fishing rods immediately, as they act as lightning rods in open water.
Whatever craft you are on the water in, e.g., a sailboat or rubber dinghy, try to moor on the shore before the storm breaks.
It is important never to ignore coastal storm warning lights, even if the weather appears fine. An interesting and thought-provoking statistic is that around 10% of lightning strikes occur under bright blue skies and up to 15 kilometers from the storm. This is one of the reasons why precaution and prevention are important. What should we do on flat ground? If you cannot escape to a sheltered place, try to find a low spot and avoid the vicinity of water and wet surfaces with water spillage.
Avoid staying in high buildings, e.g., observation towers, high passes, or near protruding objects, e.g., pylons, power lines.
If you have no other choice, squat down with your feet together, on tiptoe, heels together, and cover your ears with your neck tucked in, reducing the risk of hearing loss. Don't squat or sit on the ground, as the smaller the surface area in contact with the ground, the safer it is. Lightning mainly targets higher points in the environment, so you can never be safe under trees. It is particularly dangerous to be in open country under a solitary tree, even if its canopy provides shelter from rain and hail. What should we look out for in the forest? Compared to flat terrain, you are safer in the forest, but tall trees can attract lightning. It is particularly dangerous to lean directly against the trunks of trees or stand directly next to them. This is especially true of trees at the edge of the forest. However, if you are caught in a storm in a forest, it is difficult not to stand next to trees. In this case, stand at a distance of 5 meters from the trunk. Keep the same safety in mind when camping. Precautions on mountains and cliffs. Hiking, mountaineering, via ferrata and rock climbing are all activities that require extra precautions when a storm is approaching. In open mountain terrain you are just as exposed to lightning, if not more so, than on flat, level ground. If you are going hiking or climbing, you should always check the weather in advance, as we are much more exposed to the elements in the mountains than elsewhere. Even so, you can still get caught in a sudden, heavy downpour or storm. What should we do? Standing on a cliff top is more dangerous, but lightning can strike not only the highest point. When a storm is approaching, try to get away from the ridge and cliffs. Metal climbing aids such as carabiners and picks attract lightning, and chains and handrails are good conductors of electricity. It is therefore advisable to put them away, put them down, or avoid using them. On a high mountain trek, it is easy not to have time to descend to safer valleys. Be sure to descend from the summit and ridge, preferably on the opposite side of the storm's direction of arrival. Where are we safest? Indoors. One of the safest ways to escape the lightning is to shelter in a building, but even here we are not 100% safe. Stay away from plumbing, doors, windows, landline phones, hand basins, showers and baths. If your home is not equipped with surge protection, it is a good idea to unplug electrical appliances to reduce damage to property. In a vehicle. Your car is also a shelter from lightning. Inside a closed vehicle, stay away from metal parts and never touch the bodywork. Do not touch anything, not even the leather or plastic-covered steering wheel. Even if lightning strikes the vehicle, and the precautions have been observed, The metal frame of the vehicle will protect you from electric shock without injury. What did you know about these curiosities? Tell us in the comments. And if you like the video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day. Bye.